Alright guys, here we are. Said I was going to do some video on some kind of clamps. So these are not full scale models, but these are some of the smaller ones, the ones that I use and have. Cheers to the beer. So you start it right here. This guy here, you know, vice clamp, you know what I mean? Vice grip. This is actually a Harbor Freight one. Shit, damn smoke going in the camera. Christ. This thing here is good. Small stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't use it all that much. Basically, I use it to, if I do my brakes or something, I gotta change my caliper. I'll put a piece of, I'll put a towel in here and loosen it up pretty good. Clamp it on there and then adjust the tension so that way I don't damage the hose. You use these, they got all different sizes. Of course, all you guys who see this are going to know that they have all different sizes of them. And we'll go on to the next one. Just C-clamp. This here is a 2-inch, another Harbor Freight one. Basically, this here you can use when you're welding. You know what I mean? You hold, crank it down, hold your metal together or whatever. This here's a small one. I got a 1-inch one too, but I just don't feel like putting it up here. But uses for them, just about anything. These here, these are Pittsburghs, little guys. I need a couple of little ones to like clip my tarp to like a limb or something. So I actually carry these in my bug out bag too. So I'll do a video in my bug out bag probably later on when I get it set up pretty good. I got these bigger size. They're like that big from when I used to fabricate countertops and shit. But back to these ones here. These vice grip ones. Well, these here are Pittsburghs, but I got two big ass ones. These are the old Irwin's vice grips. You know what I mean? These suckers are huge. Nice too. These things are probably old as shit, but they're still good. You know, still in good condition because like right here it says Irwin. Right here where my finger is. I don't know if you can see that. I got two lights going. And your vice grip right there label. You got vice grip label there. It says made in USA. There you go. Now you can see it. Yeah, these here basically recommended for welding because you can get in pretty far with them and stuff. And I actually acquired the big ones from my dad works at Boeing Helicopters, and I don't know, I guess they're redoing their tool inventory, and bunch of guys, you know, they allowed them to take some tools or whatever. So my dad grabbed me two of these and stuff. So that's how I pretty much acquired two of these. Now he was going to give me a couple more, but I told him I probably would never use them. But I used them alright. I used them a few times, like building stuff with plywood and shit. You know, you're trying to get in far, clamp it down, hold some glue, and you get in there, clamp it down pretty good and shit, and other various things. I don't know, I'll find another use for them and put them back. Don't mind the noise. These clamps here, I got a ton of these. Once again, these here, I can't remember if I got these ones from Harbor Freight or from Home Depot. I can't remember. So I know I bought a couple of these from Home Depot. These might actually be the ones from Harbor Freight. But yeah, like I used to have hundreds of these, all different lengths, up to like 60 inches long and stuff. When I was doing countertops, when I ran my kitchen and bath company. But other than that, you know, you can use these for just about anything. A lot of guys use them woodworking when they're gluing stuff down and stuff. But I actually use this style more because I can have one that's 20 inches long and shrink it down to a 1-inch clamp. You know what I mean? And the hangover, if you got to flip it over, you can actually pick it up. You know, wrap your hand around the extender, the rest of the neck here, and pick whatever you have glued up to flip it over or something like that. But they're good for just about anything. You know, like gluing wood. Once again, bonding Corian countertops. You know, like the edges, just like I use these for. The bigger versions of these. Clamp it on there. Wait for the special chemical epoxy to dry and shit. And then that's about it, you know, with these clamps. Now I recommend, like, hey, like, to be honest with you, I seriously can't remember. I might have got this set at Harbor Freight, but still, you got this one, you got this one. Actually, all 4 of these is from Harbor Freight. But how can you fuck up a clamp? Now, like these, yeah, these things pop open real easy. Huh. Well, yeah, see, I barely touched it. Huh. That's the only thing about these cheap ones. That's why I use them for when I'm doing if I gotta put a caliper on a friend of mine's car or change my caliper, brake caliper on my car or my wife's car. I'll just leave it at the loosest setting, pop it on there, no damage done. You know what I mean? Pretty much like that. You get a little bit of tension on there. Then I'll just take a zip tie, put a zip tie right here, crank it down so that way it don't pop open like that. Well, that's all I use this cheap set for. This cheap one's for is basically that. Do I want to get hose clamp, actual tool to clamp a hose? Yeah, maybe sometime and stuff. You know what I mean? But the funny thing is how my phone's mounted. You guys would probably laugh if I had another way to show you. I actually got one of these and one of these clamped down on the shelf above this whatever you would call this little bench area where my new toolbox is going to go as soon as I get it. But I got this and this holding in like a piece of what's that 1-inch PVC, probably I'd say like 24 inches long, with a bicycle fucking phone mount. And hey, the only thing is it's working. So look, I got 2 hands now, 2 hands tonight and stuff. And I got some chains sitting here, so if y'all want to come rob me, there you go. Take the money, just don't touch the tools. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, my mug right here, this is the one I made. This thing's pretty cool though. I like it. I use it for markers and shit. My wife said I was crazy for actually handcrafting it. I spent 3 days whittling the inside out before I gave up and got my Dremel and finished it off and stuff. So Yeah, we're about 10 minutes in. I don't know what else to show you. You know, this is the only thing I can come up with. So give me some ideas. You know what I mean? You guys want to send me something, let me know. Anybody got a freaking tripod they ain't using? Make it easier on me to make videos. Hey, let me know. If you guys ain't using it, I'll take it for free. You know what I mean? Just laugh at it. Well, yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got. Have to do a video on. I said I was gonna do a freaking video on clamps in the future. Not really gonna get into full details. It's a fucking clamp. If you can't figure out how to use the fucking clamp, then you shouldn't be using fucking tools. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. No, I recommend Christ getting these from Harbor Freight. Well, except for these ones here. Either I got a bad set of these, or I just wore them the fuck out. But these here are great. Like these here, it's got good tension, so that's going to give you a nice tight hold on something. Especially if you're gluing something down. If you want to make a little birdhouse or something for your grandmother, or where your daughter's supposed to build a birdhouse or some project, and you just say, "Sit back, honey, I'll fucking do it for you." You know what I mean? These things here would come in handy. And like I said, I got quite a few of these in my bug out bag, so that way I can set up a tarp for shelter if I need to with the quick way. This is for quickness instead of taking an hour or something. If you got a rainstorm coming in quick, you know what I mean? You need to set that tarp up to keep you dry while you gather some shit up, just for temporary shelter. Then yeah, these here I recommend big time. You got nice strong force behind them. Like, that's a nice heavy duty spring inside there. You know. Now, oh, hold on a minute. You know what? Let me grab one of the bigger ones. Hold on a sec. Alright, here we are. This is actually a medium sized one I got. I got one a little bit bigger. I've had these for about 15 years. I actually had a set before I started doing these here, or ACC. Can't remember. I might have got these from I forget where the fuck I got these from. But this one here is probably one of the ones I got from, I don't know. I've used them all. But I had a set of these before I started doing countertops and shit. So, and then when I was using them to do just bullshit freaking projects for school and stuff. But other than that, that's a comparison on size, you know what I mean? And that spring in there is probably only, I'd say maybe a 32nd or a 64th skinnier than the spring inside here. You know what I mean? Like gauge, like what? Well, spring gauge wise and stuff. But this one definitely you gotta squeeze a hell of a lot harder. But yeah, clamp this on your nipple, you probably scream like a little bitch. Excuse the language. It's the beer talking. Well, that there is my clamp review on the various styles of clamps, which there are many more other than these. You got ones that just crank like that, you know what I mean? But I got a couple of them. I just don't feel like digging them out. I can't find them right now. They're still packed up. But yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. And you know, shoot me a line down below. If you guys, once again, if you guys got a tripod, you guys ain't using, don't feel or have no use for it anymore, let me know. I'll be glad to give it a shot. You know what I mean? It'd probably be a lot easier to set it up somewhere else rather than have this backyard engineering going on here. You know? Well, backyard engineering. That's about all I am. I'm a backyard mechanic. I'm a backyard engineer. I'm a backyard woodsman. You know what I mean? I'm jack of all trades, master of none. So that's about it. It's about all I got for you guys. This video is already too long. I figured out that like the longer the videos, the less people want to watch it because it's a long video. You know what I mean? And this thing that surprised me is I went from having 12 subscribers to jumping all the way up to 30 subscribers within 3 or 4 days just from doing videos like this. If I would have known that tool videos would have got me more subscribers, I would have started that instead of the fishing. You know what I mean? I would have started off with this and then brought fishing in later on when I had an established fan base. But well, my fishing videos are sort of a pain because I can't really get out much. I got the kids and stuff, and my wife works second shift, or else I'd be out every day after work fishing and saying fuck tool videos. I'm going fishing, making fishing videos. But you know, YouTube's a funny thing, you know what I mean? And a lot of people are in it for the money instead of the leisure. So, you know, but yeah, just do me a favor, just like my video, subscribe to my channel, you know, leave me a comment and stuff, and hey, I'll bring more videos to you. This is Bearded Yakking. We're leaving another video with you guys to discuss on clamps, various types, but not all types are in this video. So right now, I think this video went pretty good, but we're going to leave it at that. Like, subscribe, and comment. That's all I ask. Thank you.